Dogs are known to be a man's best friend. Approximately 2 million dogs are adopted each year. That sources from Pet Statistics. Think about how many families you know that have bought or adopted a dog. I have observed that at least half of my close friends and families have. People have dogs as companions, pets, and even support animals. No matter the reason for getting a dog, they can be very beneficial to the owner or family they belong to. Many people are interested in adopting but don't know where to start the process. The first step in adoption is filling out an application with your local shelter or animal society. After your application has been viewed, you will go to an interview and meet with potential new dogs. If you pass your interview, you will meet with your perfect dog and take them home. Getting started in the adoption process can be difficult or confusing if you don't know where to begin. The first step in dog adoption is to submit an application for adoption. That sources from VA. This application should not be too intensive, but will cover the basics. It may also open your mind to breeds and other factors that you may not have considered yet in your adoption process. You might realize that getting a dog is not for you, or that is a great idea. Taking this first step of filling out an application moves you one step closer to having the pet of your dreams. Meeting possible pets may be one of the most exciting parts of adoption. You will go through an interview with one of the shelter's counselors and meet with rescue dogs in this step of the adoption process. That source is also from VA. While they ask you questions about yourself and your lifestyle, you can also ask them questions too. It is important to ask questions like, is he current on all vaccines? That source is from McKee. During this process, it is important to gather as much information as possible about the dogs, the agency, and what would best suit you. It is best to be honest about your wants and needs and to ensure happiness for yourself and your future pet. While the questions and paperwork of the interview may not be fun, it is important to discuss these important questions in order to find your new dog. Now that you've gotten all the paperwork and interviews out of the way, you get to enjoy what most may consider the best part of adopting. The final step in the adoption process is to spend time interacting with the dogs. That source is from Norton J. You can go back and spend time with the dogs you may have been interested in. This is also a good time to ask more questions about the dogs that you may have forgotten to ask during your interview time. Getting to know their personalities will help ensure a good home for you and your new pet. For example, an active family would not be best suited with a low-energy dog. This is the final and possibly most enjoyable step in your adoption process. You have now been paired with your perfect dog. You have gone through an application, an interview, and met with multiple pets in order to find the perfect match. These steps help guide you through the adoption process that may be difficult to begin. Many dogs need adopted from shelters and animal societies. Adoption can benefit both the owner and their new companion. If you have been on the edge about adopting, hopefully this will guide you after and help your decision.